Alright, it's your boy J. Michael with another video. And right now, we about to do a reaction that everybody been waiting on. The video, the prank that Mr.Cryer did on Darion saying he hated his stepdad. So right now, we gonna go in and get into this, because I think it's a little beef stew in this one, y'all. And I'm explaining it to y'all. But right now, hit that notification bell, that subscribe button, and that dislike button or the like button, however y'all feel. But if y'all want to hear this beef stew and smell what's cooking, y'all better stay tuned to J. Michael, the Realionaire. You know what I'm saying? But right now, let's get into this.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Mr.Cryer, and I am back with another freaking video. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, blessed, and amazing day today. Guys, listen, by the time you guys get this video, Thanksgiving will be over.
We finna fast forward this because Thanksgiving is over with.
I got one just like this, but it has no...
Means a lot to me, man. She's very dear to me. That is my son Deontay's only freaking child, man. You know, and I want to spend more time with her, you know, and it's like, it's a long story of like why I haven't seen her in a while, but now that's all finna change, because whenever I come to Indiana, you know, I'm going to be calling Tinker and her mom, letting them know, and I'm also going to be hopefully talking to her mom about bringing her to Texas with me sometime when I bring Darian. Darian is going to be spending Christmas in Indiana this year with his family, because his mom was nice enough to let me have him 2 years in a row at Christmas time. And so now this year, Darian wants to spend some time with his family for the holidays, you know. So I'm hurt, but I have to be fair as well, just like his mom was fair to me, letting me get him for 2 years in a row for the holidays. But I do plan on coming back up this way before Christmas to see my babies again. So yeah.
No, he not hurt because he coming right back up here to see me.
Oh, I even hit you.
Hey.
Yeah. How you know I'm not hurt? You're not inside. You don't know if I'm hurt or not. Did you drink my water or Tinker drank my water?
I think Tinker. The reason how I know is before I go on Christmas break, you just say you coming back down here. So you shouldn't be hurt.
Yeah, I am coming back down here. Look what this dude's drinking, man.
Well, Tinker left that in there.
Yeah, but you've been drinking it too.
Oh, yeah.
Comment down below if y'all think they're too young to be drinking this.
You want to give me another one of those? We'll go back in the hotel.
Yeah, I think it's coffee is coffee, but it's like an energy booster. But kids gonna do what they gonna do because they think, you know, them frappes and stuff is like milkshakes. But I think it's too young for kids to be drinking caffeine like that, you know, because they already got hella energy. So why would they need extra energy? So yeah, I think it's too young, but some parents might not agree, some parents might agree. But in my opinion, I think it's too early for kids to be drinking coffee.
Listen, we went to McDonald's last night before we came home, guys. I mean, before we came back to the hotel. This is not my home. We went to McDonald's before we came to the hotel last night. And we pulled up. I said, Tinker, what do you want to eat? She says, I want a 10-piece chicken nugget meal and I want a caramel frappe. I looked at her, I said, what? Caramel frappe? That's what I be drinking. That's adult drinks. But she says she drinks them all the time. So I'm like, well, that's my grandbaby. If that's what she wants, that's what she gets. So anyway, why we are here today, man?
But even though that's your grandbaby, that's your son, you know, Darion, just because a kid wants something, that don't mean they necessarily have to get it. You still the adult. So if you still the adult, is sometimes you gotta say no, put your foot down and be like, nah, that's not happening. That's an adult drink, and that's how I look at it. It's an adult drink, that's what you're supposed to say. So, I mean, I know you don't see your granddaughter that much, and you don't want her to get on your bad back. You don't want to get on her bad side, and then she be like, no, I don't want to go with my pawpaw because he don't do this, he don't do that. But love is love. If she love you, she gonna understand that. So if you felt that was an adult drink, you should have said no, and you should have stood on that.
Why we are here today. You know, like I be wanting to talk to my son Darren and see how he truly feel. Because Darren, he be seeing stuff on the internet, you know.
I don't be paying no attention to. I just be chilling.
His stepdad, Darren's stepdad, J. Michael.
J. Michael.
Huh?
J. Michael. That's what he called himself. J. Michael.
Hold on, y'all. Did this dude just say my name? J. Michael? Did he just really just say my name? Ah, player, we gonna get into this. I think I better put that pot on.
Michael.
How you feel about him?
Pretty cool dude. Good stepdad, you know what I'm saying?
Pretty cool stepdad.
I'm one of the best.
You like him?
Yeah, pretty alright. Well, he not alright though. He cool.
You love him though, right?
Of course, I love him just like I love y'all.
Exactly. That's a good attitude to have. You know, he seemed to be a good dude. J. Michael, he seemed to be a good dude. Only thing I don't like, man, is like, he be on the internet rapping a lot.
There he is, the little man who started this big war.
Dad was gonna send me to jail. He'd do the same to you.
What you mean about that?
What?
What you mean about that?
He be on the internet rapping a lot, man.
But see, the thing with J. Michael, the realionaire, whatever I say on the internet, whatever I say on the phone, whatever I say in a text, I say it to your face. So, I mean, I'm not rap a lot. I'm focused entertainment. So, I don't rap a lot. I focus on that person. So, I was focused on you. You didn't say nothing back to me. So, hey, I kept going in. But I still think something fishy about this. I'm gonna get into it though right now. But right now he's saying I rap a lot. And I know what y'all saying down there. We gonna get into that.
Like, it's like, dude, what do you got against me so much, man? Why, like you be rapping so much? Cause like, I be trying to figure him out, man. Like, I don't know what his angle is, but sometimes he be just like, he'll stop, then he'll start back. And then when I see him,
Okay, y'all, to clarify that, I stop and then I come back. I stop is because Darion don't be down there with his brother and his dad. That's why I stop. I get upset when I see how they use him. That's when I start back up. Like, dang, y'all just build y'all pages up and y'all numbers up on this boy. And y'all ain't compensate this boy. But everybody like, oh, you just mad because Mr.Cryer doing this. You just mad because the Prince family doing that. And you know, you just want some money. No, I got money. I don't need their money. That's his son. You're supposed to protect your child. Just like you protect the Prince family, you're supposed to protect that one. Just like you protect your granddaughter, you're supposed to protect that one. You don't supposed to let nobody get over on your child, even yourself. Money is not that important. Yeah, money help take care of bills and help take care of expenses. But again, you don't let money change you. You don't supposed to let money change your attitude. Money's supposed to help build your empire and build a future for your children. Yeah, true enough, I might not know what you got in stashed for Darion in the bank account or in a trust fund. Yeah, true enough, I might not know that. But when that boy is down there with you and he's doing these videos with you, that's considered a job again. So just like if he was working McDonald's, Burger King, or Pizza Hut, whatever, Walmart, whatever, they gonna pay him a check. They not gonna set it up in a trust fund. They gonna give that boy his money. And just like I said in previous videos, if the Prince family paid him, just say hypothetically, they gave him $5,000. Okay, I'm gonna put $250. I'm gonna put $2,500 here, and I'm gonna send $2,500 to your mom. So you secured on both ends. That's how, just like you said, y'all co-parented. That's how you're supposed to co-parent, right? If it ain't about the money and you ain't got nothing to hide, then y'all supposed to co-parent, right? So I'm gonna send this, I'm gonna keep this, and I'm gonna send this. So you good on both ends. That's how it's supposed to go. So that's when I start back up, when I feel you mistreating your child. A lot of people might not agree with it, but that's just my personal opinion.
it's like, we don't have an issue. So it's like, it makes me feel some type of way because I be wanting to say something, but it's like, you know, I know my son is right here and they're in the same household and I don't want to put nobody in an uncomfortable position because I be wanting to try to keep the peace. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's like, I don't want to be beefing with somebody that you live in a house with. I know a lot of people like, Mr. Cryer, why you never address him or nothing? It's like, sometimes they say that if somebody coming at you, sometimes you have to just ignore them. And if you ignore them long enough, they'll walk away, right?
Yeah, you ain't wrong about that.
But in his situation,
sometimes when you ignore people, yeah, they might walk away. But when a person that don't walk away feels something is wrong and feel you doing something wrong, they gonna keep coming at you. That don't mean that person's soft because that person ain't replied. But that person like myself, I'm gonna keep coming at you. I didn't care if you replied or you didn't reply. I'm still gonna come at you. Because at the end of the day, like I always say, my job is to protect that boy by any means necessary from whoever. I might be the stepdad, but I'm considered a dad. I don't know where some of them people out there in the YouTube world be like, oh, it ain't none of your business because that ain't your son. Let him handle his son. Then that don't make me a man. That don't make me a stepdad because I'm with the mom. I don't supposed to look at her kids like my kids. That's a weak ass dude. Because when you get with that mom, them kids become your kids. Them kids become your responsibility. It ain't no, oh, you call your daddy. I ain't doing it. You call your daddy. So if he disrespecting the mom, I just supposed to sit there and just let him disrespect the mom because according to some of the people out there in the YouTube world, that's not my job. So I just supposed to let him disrespect the mom and she call his daddy. But until his daddy get here, I gotta put him in place. That's what a man do. That's what a stepdad do. I don't know what world y'all live in, but the world we live in, the reality we in, a stepdad is what it is. A stepdad, and them kids become his responsibility. Because you have some stepdads be more dad than a real dad. But y'all, oh man, you jumping, you starting stuff, and you talking about his dad, How you think that make that boy feel? We gonna get into that though.
he just keeps coming. So I was just thinking, like, how would you feel, Darian, if I folded your stepdad up?
That just went far.
He couldn't fold me up. He couldn't ball me up. He couldn't fold me up or beat me up in gangster emoji dreams. He could put me in a simulation machine, one of them virtual machines, and he couldn't beat me up. And that's facts.
I don't think we should be doing none of that. I don't think we should be trying to fold whoever. I just think we should just be chilling right now. I don't think we should be doing that. Just chilling, enjoying the vibes.
Speak up a little bit. You said we need to be what?
Chilling, enjoying the vibes.
We should be chilling, enjoying the vibes, or me and him should be chilling and enjoying the vibes?
Everybody should.
I'll be trying to enjoy the vibes, but it don't beat me.
I'm here from the North Pole Times. Have you decided who will succeed you as Santa Claus?
Good question.
Well,
You see how he said he be trying to enjoy the vibes, it don't be him. Of course it don't be you on videos because you throw indirect shots. You don't just be man enough to say You throw indirect shots towards me and you get everybody thinking every time he say something, J. Michael, he don't be talking about you, J. Michael. You just be assuming. You need to quit clout chasing. You need to quit being jealous. You need to quit being the hater. But they don't know what goes on behind the scenes with me and you, right? Come on now. Come on. You know I'll call you, be like, hey, what's happening? Or you will call me, hey, J. Michael, what kind of problem you got? They don't know that. They don't know when you be putting certain posters up and I'll call you, you be like, yeah, that was about you. They don't know that. See what I'm saying? Because you don't put it out there, but hey, I don't give a damn. For all them people to think every time he puts something up, he ain't talking about me. Again, y'all don't know what goes on behind the scenes.
Like a little while ago, me and him pulled this prank on him, saying that he whooped me. But it's kind of like, even though you don't play that, it's kind of like when you took it there and all that, wanted to pull up and fight, he took it like as you wanted to like really do that. So that's why he just kept making videos about you. Remember, those was like a while ago. Like I think
what Darion talking about is that prank that he said, let's prank my dad. Act like you hit me. We're going to call my dad on FaceTime. And then I'm going to show my dad and I'm going to act like I'm crying and this and this and that. And I kept trying to get this man a hint that it was a prank. But that man went and pulled out ham sandwiches and stuff. You know what I'm saying? What they always say, you don't pull no ham sandwich unless you're going to use it, right? And when that man pulled that ham sandwich out, he took it to another level. The prank was over. All that, oh, I understand it was a prank, this and that. Nah, blood, you brung out pistols. You brung out that steel. You brung out that iron. You brung out that pep. You brung out that burner. So you was like, it's over with all that. So that's another reason I kept going. Because if you wanted to pull out guns, then it is what it is.
at least like
About a year ago,
yeah,
when y'all pulled that prank on me, saying that he had hit you or something.
yeah.
I mean, as a dad, you gotta see, like, you know, the position that put me in. Like, even if it was a prank or not, if I didn't know it was a prank, and you called me and you got tears in your face and you saying, Dad, he just hit me, and you lift your shirt up, and even it was dark, I didn't see a bruise, but you're lifting your shirt up in an attempt to show me a bruise. I mean, a dad or a mom is going to react to that. You know, I mean, we don't know it's a prank, so of course we're going to react to spaz out. So I was just thinking, well, maybe, you know.
Okay. A lot of y'all might not agree with this. Some of y'all might, again, stay neutral in this. And some of y'all might agree with this. But that's why a lot of kids disrespect the step-parents. Because they feel they can call their mom. They feel they can call their dad. So they feel, I can talk however I want to talk to you because you're not my mom. You're not my dad. And if you put your hands on me, I'm going to call my dad or I'm going to call my mom. And then their mom or dad will come like, why you do this, why you do that to my child? But did you know what your child was doing? Your child was sneaking out the house. Your child was smoking weed. Your child was disrespecting the mom or the dad. You know, your child was stealing. Your child was selling dope. But a lot of parents out there, well, that ain't your job because you the stepdad or you the stepmom. You supposed to call the mom or the dad. But if you married to this woman or you married to this man, and that man or that woman know you a good man or a good woman, and they know for a fact you're not going to hurt their child, you should have the right to discipline that child. I'm not saying beat the hell out of that child. I'm not saying none of that. I'm saying, but you should have the right to discipline that child because half these parents out here don't discipline their own children. So when you got somebody that's putting their foot down and trying to make a human being or a decent person or a decent grown-up out of that child and teach them the right ways, what's wrong with disciplining that child the right way? Not beating them, not beating them, not mistreating them, but you treating them right, you disciplining them right. What's wrong with that? Huh? Because back in my days when I was coming up, shoot, you probably got about 5 whoopings before you even got home. You probably got a whooping from the neighbor, then you probably got a whooping from your mama, you probably got a whooping from your granddaddy, then when your daddy got off work, you got a whooping. You get what I'm saying? But now these parents right here, you bet not even holler at their children. Don't be hollering at my child. Don't be disrespecting my child like that. Now you and the other parent fighting. But again, that's why you have these step kids disrespecting the step parents because they have no respect for them because you probably had a dad say, hey, if that dude there put his hands on you, bro, you better let me know or I'm gonna handle that. So let me know if he put his hands on you. Ain't nobody gonna put their hand on my kid. Shoot, they put their hand on my kid, it's gonna be something. Just like the mothers. If his girlfriend or his wife be disrespecting you or yelling at you, you let me know, and I'ma come and handle that beat. And the kids put that in their head, and the kids like, you ain't my daddy. Shoot, go ahead, put your hand on me if you want to. I ain't gotta listen to you. What? So where that leave that man? Where that leave that woman? In an awkward position. Because a true grown-up ain't gonna continue to let that child disrespect them. You get what I'm saying? That's why it's called co-parenting on each side. Even if it's a stepdad or a stepmom, y'all supposed to come to some kind of agreement. Don't just sit there and say, man, you put your hand on my child, bro, it's on and popping. You put your hand on my child, that's on and popping. You don't give that child that power. When you give that child that type of power, they abuse it. Trust what I'm telling you.
You know what I'm saying? Since I found out later on it was a prank, okay, maybe it's gonna end right there. You know, but it didn't. It just kept going on and on. So I know what you're saying. Everybody should just be chill, cool, and just try to enjoy the vibes, right? And that's what I want to do. I want to enjoy the vibes. You know, but I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, son. I feel like I want more, though.
Want more way.
I want to fold him up. We can still be cool, but I want to fold him up. I want to fold him up, bro, like a freaking piece of paper.
Let me show you how we do this.
You gonna show me how we do it? Show me how we do it.
Even though us boys at school,
when your psoriasis is bad, it can be hard to see what's possible, but the possibilities become clear.
Some girls at school, when we fight, that person, we don't come back cool with that person. Since some of the girls at school have been doing that, not calling you out, you know what I'm saying? A lot of girls have, they're like, hey, we fight, hey, it is what it is, man, gonna come back cool. Hey, I'm gonna just mind my business, whatever. But, when you fight somebody, you don't come back cool with that person. That's not how it works, you know what I'm saying? Unless y'all works things out, but, if you just fight that day and be like, hey, girl, always good with my boy, no, we don't.
See, that's not me, man. When I fight, man, people's teeth get caught in my knuckles. You know, I don't, you know what I'm saying? He an old school gangster. I'm an old school gangster. The only problem between me and him is he think I'm soft. He think that he can still take me. And in order for me to make this man think and respect me,
I don't think he's soft. But I know for a fact I can take him any place, anywhere, in my sleep, in my dreams, even in the virtual machine. I can take him. That's no doubt about that. I don't underestimate no man. I don't underestimate no man. I don't underestimate my opponent. But some opponents you just know beyond a reasonable doubt that you can smash. And you know me, he talking about balling me up like a piece of paper. I will beat his whole skeleton up and rearrange it.
respect me. I feel like the only way I can get this dude attention to respect me is if I fold him up and just put the fire out. And then maybe he'll respect me then, and then we can become cool. But I feel like the only way that he gonna respect me at all is if I lay hands on him. You know what I'm saying, son? And I don't want to have you caught between the middle, like, oh, I gotta choose between my dad and my stepdad. But I'm gonna have to fold him up, and I'm gonna do it in front of you and your mom. You know? Look, in the middle of the street, in front of everybody, your neighbors and all.
But see, that's the thing right there. One thing you have to learn, and you say you a gangster. Men do get beat up in front of their women. But I ain't that dude. I ain't finna get beat up in front of mines. I ain't finna get beat up in front of my kids or my stepkids. You can ask any one of my daughters. They hands is piss. My daughters know how to scrap. All my daughters know how to fight because I done taught them how to get down. To the get down. I taught them how to beat up skeletons. You see what I'm saying? So all that, I'ma beat you up in front of your woman, I'ma beat him up in front of you and all the neighbors. You basically talking crap to watch you get beat up to watch you get mangled, to watch you get drugged through the street. And as far as disrespecting Darion, that ain't finna disrespect Darion. I mean, of course he gonna choose his dad because that's his dad. You get what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, he loved me, but at the end of the day, you his dad. And I respect that part. But I'm still gonna do my part as respecting that boy and protecting that boy. And if I feel his dad doing that boy wrong, I'ma speak on it. I'ma stand on it. And I ain't biting my tongue, and I ain't changing the way I'm thinking and what I'm saying. And for all those people out there, Mr.Cryer said this about you and you did this and that. You took forever to reply. I ain't take forever to reply. It's just Darion had games over the weekend. And that's more important than the video. You feel what I'm saying? Smell that beef stew.
You should already know this. My mom do not play them games. She don't like when people fight in front of her house because you best believe.
Well, we ain't gotta fight in front of the house.
She's gonna put a stop to it.
How about if I just grab him by his forehead and drag him to the park? Cause he ain't got no hair. Grab him by his forehead. Don't he got like a hole in his face or something? What's that in his face right there?
Bullet hole.
Like, I don't know what he been through.
I can just grab my thumb and put it in his face and drag him down the street and check him.
You see that right there? Now, true enough, Mama Selena don't play that. But Mama Selena know what her husband is about. Mama Selena know it ain't nothing soft about this. Mama Selena know this is a pit bull. Mama Selena know these hands is piss. Mama Selena know I gets down for the gets down. I put people in their place. You see what I'm saying? I ain't again. I ain't no bad mofo. I can't get whooped. I can't get hurt. But trust and believe. It's gonna be a war in that jungle tackling this. You get what I'm saying? So all that, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Come on with it, player. Again, y'all saying, J. Michael, calm down, it's a prank. We gonna get into that too.
You look like you kind of taking this a little too far now. I'm just trying to come with good vibes. I know.
You said I'm taking this too far and you trying to come with good vibes?
Yeah, because like you saying that, you trying to fold this man like a little piece of paper, just scrunch him up and then just, I don't know.
Yeah, you feel me, son?
I don't feel none of y'all.
What am I supposed to do though, man? In this situation, just let him keep rapping?
Hey, he keep rapping, hey, just come back or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Let him know that you ain't scared to say, let him know that you ain't scared to say nothing back. Now, I want to fold somebody.
I mean, I thought about pulling up, to be honest with you. But I decided not to, because I got you with me and I want to, like you said, be on some good energy and good vibes.
Yeah, I know, but it kind of seems like you're not even on no good energy and good vibes. You like you on demon mode right now.
Me?
Yeah, demon activate.
I mean, I'm just saying how I feel.
Demon activate mode.
I'm just saying how I feel. You know, I got a right to say how I feel. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you definitely do. Ain't no wrong about doing that, but I know you're saying how you feel, but it's like you don't want to. It's like you don't want to feel like you want to try to fold somebody. It's like, what did that person do? Even
I don't really try to fold nobody. I do fold them. I don't try. I snap.
The only thing you fold is your clothes when you take them out the washer or the dryer. That's the only thing you fold. The only thing you fold is bed sheets and blankets. The only thing you fold is napkins. The only thing you fold is your lips, because you ain't fold nothing up in here, player. The only thing you might fold is the creases in your pants. You know what I'm saying, player? Because you can't fold nothing on J. Michael, the real Unit player, and I'm telling you that on camera, player. Ain't nothing. It's a prank, J. Michael, calm down. It's a prank, J. Michael, calm down. We gonna get into that again, like I said. But you can't fold nothing, player. You better go get them napkins and fold that.
Got my finger and they fold it. And I just feel like he needs to be folded.
Well, come and fold it.
You feel me?
Come and fold
The way
it.
I be folding you.
That's because you're a bigger person than I am.
I don't fold you too bad because you're my son. Him, he ain't my son. So I can fold him. You think he gonna fight me back? Or he gonna let me do it? I don't think he gonna fight back. I think he gonna run in the house crying.
I'm gonna just say this.
Say what's on your mind.
When your psoriasis is bad, it can be hard to see what's possible. But the possibilities become clear.
I seen a couple things. Not Little James, Big James, been through. It was I think like last year or 2 years ago, either 2019 or 2020. One of his family members pulled up. I'm not gonna say what name.
Right.
I forgot the person's name.
Right.
His nephew ended up disrespecting him, and then James put him in check. He made him drive away. He put him in check because James was finna hurt him that day.
So you saying because you put somebody else in check a couple years ago, he'll put me in check?
See, what Darion's saying is, a couple of my nephews came over, and they was talking reckless. Now, mind you, my nephews is 6'4", 6'6", big dudes. But they felt they can come over to my house, disrespect my wife, my kids, on my property, because they felt I just got shot and I wasn't mobile enough to handle my business. One thing about me, I don't care how bad I'm damaged, I'm gonna get down for mine because I'm gonna wear my crown and I'm gonna protect my castle by any means necessary. So when my nephews came over here talking reckless, and they seen the fire, the spark in them eyes, they was like, nah, we ain't finna play with that man. Because see, again, if it was anybody else, my nephews would have handled their business because they blood drinkers too. But they know I'm their uncle, they blood uncle. They know my reputation, they know my history. So they didn't want to take no chance. And don't say, oh, cause that's you their uncle, so they didn't want to hurt you. Now mind y'all, if y'all true fans, we done did stuff to family members. We done shot at family members. We done did nothing. That ain't nothing to brag about. But we don't hold no bars when it comes to somebody disrespecting. Family member or not, you disrespect, we gonna put you in your place. And they felt, because I was all damaged on the left side from getting shot up, that they can come in and talk reckless, especially with my wife. That really made me mad. Now, if it was just me and my nephews and we were just here by ourselves, y'all talk all crazy if you want to. But to try to pull my card and strip me of my manhood in front of my wife, y'all got something coming. That's what Darion was talking about. And then what he mean by that, I went and put that ninja suit on, but I had to come back to reality. Like, man, these my sister kids. Because I was on one, all I seen was fire. Because all I seen was these dudes try to punk me in front of my wife. That ain't going down. But I had to come to reality.
I'm not saying it can put you in check. I never seen either of y'all fight. I just see teeth marks in your hands, and I
got a lot of teeth marks. And you know what? I'm about to have another one. I'm about to get another teeth mark in my thumb. In my fist.
You said that right. You about to get your thumb broke. You about to get your fingers broke. You about to get that jaw rearranged. I don't care if you do look like Billy Blanks. You can't fight like Billy Blanks, player. Say, Michael, calm down, man. It's a prank, man. Calm down.
It is what it is, man.
You better hope you don't watch this. I'm not trying to come about.
Y'all can look at Darion's demeanor. He really don't want to tell his dad. Man, that dude gonna fold you up. That dude gonna beat your whole skeleton up. That dude gonna beat your liver up. That dude gonna rearrange your kidneys. He wanna say that, but you know he got respect for his dad, so he ain't gonna make his dad look weak. So you know you gotta stay in the ground for your dad. You can't make your dad look like he's soft. You can't make your dad look like he peanut butter. You can't make your dad look like Jell-O. You can't make your dad look like Charmin. So basically he said, Dad, you better hope you don't watch this because it's gonna be some trouble. He really telling this man, that man gonna beat the hell out of you. So shut up, Dad, please.
I better hope he what?
I hope you don't watch this. I'm not, bro. Listen,
I mean, he ain't gonna watch it. I really don't care if he watch it or not. What are you gonna do?
I don't know, but this ain't finna turn to no dang on WWE, Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar, Dean Ambrose versus Sheamus. This ain't finna be no Jake Paul versus Floyd Mayweather or Nate Robinson, whatever. Logan Paul versus.
You make it seem like this dude's
KSI.
bad or something. I hope you don't see this, man. Please.
No, he don't think I'm bad, but he know ain't his stepdad ain't nothing to play with. He don't think I'm bad. He just know his stepdad can get down for his crown. He don't think I'm bad. He go places with me. He see how people respect me. He see how people just be looking like, ooh. And then he hear people say, man, you know who your stepdad is? He hear people say that. This ain't nothing he don't know. He witnessed this.
Upload this and have somebody send it to him myself to make sure he get it.
Who's that somebody?
I ain't gonna tell all that. You tell a plan, you plan to fail. But I will tell you this though, man, while I'm talking about following him up. It's a prank video.
Look at Darion looking like, man, Steve.
I wanted to see how you feel about me talking about your stepdad.
Now, when I said we was gonna get into the prank thing, again, Cryer fans and J. Michael haters, this is just my opinion. I don't think it was a prank. I think he was talking to me in an indirect way. This is just my opinion. And when he seen Darion and feed into it to where, oh yeah, Dad, J. Michael this, J. Michael that, yeah, you need to get him, you need to do this. But when he seen Darion neutral, it was on both of our sides. He didn't pick no side. He didn't pick no team. He like, oh, he really do love his stepdad. So I got to change the narrative on this. Because I don't want my son mad at me or I don't want my son mad at him. Because my son got respect for me, my son got respect for him. So what I was planning, it didn't go accordingly. So I better say this was a prank. But at the same time, I know J. Michael gonna see this. And J. Michael gonna react to it. J. Michael gonna catch the head message in it. Oh, J. Michael, you read into stuff too much. Oh, J. Michael, you just hating on that man. You're clout chasing. Nah, pay attention, man. I made, 30, almost 40 videos about this man. And this man ain't said nothing to me. But now all of a sudden LaToya leaving, Erica, he ain't got Erica, he by himself, he gets some nuts. Come on now, pay attention, y'all. This man telling me something without telling me something. And if you man enough to tell me, player, when you came and picked up Darion, player, the day before Thanksgiving, why you ain't hired a player then? Why you ain't hired a player then? You get what I'm saying? So if you felt something was wrong, you should have hired a player then, player. Come on now. If you felt we had problems, oh, he's saying y'all didn't have no problem, J. Michael. It was a prank. But it wasn't no prank. Pay attention to the logic, people. He was talking to me in an indirect way. He just used the prank to throw certain people off out there. So the Cryer fans like, yeah, see, we told y'all J. Michael doing this, but my fans know. My fans know that man was talking to me in an indirect way. It just ain't going his favor with Darion. So again, he had to change his strategy. Because on a good day, that man couldn't, well, we ain't gonna even say that. On a bad day, that man can't whoop me. That again, like I said earlier, he can be dreaming in gangster emoji dream, and he can't whoop me. We can put on the virtual goggles, and I'm inside the goggles. He couldn't whoop me. You get what I'm saying? I've been fighting all my life. All my life. And y'all can ask some people that was in prison. I was undefeated in wrestling in prison. We had people coming. I got 20 suits on this dude. They'd come to my cell, J. Michael, bruh. But back then, they called me Jay or Gator. They be like, Gator, I got this dude coming from such and such dorm. They put money on him. I said, shoot, what they got? Yo, they got 2 cookies, they got some summer sausages, they got some cheese, and they got 25 suits. Well, shoot, bring it on, let's get it on. And I fold everybody up. Now, it was this one white guy, his name was Kip. Everybody wanted me and him to wrestle because me and him always worked out together. Always worked out together. So we weren't gonna wrestle, but then Kip started feeling himself. So this was like a week before I was about to get released. So everybody put, man, even the COs betted on this one. When we went to this, well, when this one guy went to the CO and was like, man, we set it up. Kip and Gator finna wrestle. Kip and Gator finna wrestle. The CO had to be getting on this bet. And guess who won? J. Michael. Broke my rib. Cause when he had me in the headlock, I flipped over and it cracked my rib, but I reversed the headlock, unchoked him out. He tapped out. See, when you think you winning, you get at people that illusion like they winning, and then they relax, and then you go in for the kill. See, I box, and I wrestle, and I ain't never lost a nail one of them. Never. Knock on wood, cause it's the first time for everything. But I'll be damned if I lose my Billy Blanks, aka Cactus Head. But again, I don't think this was a prank. I think he was giving me an indirect message. And we'll tell if he was giving me an indirect message if he replied to this. Now, if he don't reply to this, then we know he was just blowing smoke out his tookie cheeks. Because he know he can't whoop me on a good day. Y'all see what I'm saying? So for all y'all out there, J. Michael, you took it too far, man. You just want to get a response out of Mr.Cryer. Nah, I don't want to get no response out of Mr.Cryer. Mr.Cryer came to my house. And if Mr.Cryer wanted to say something to me, he could have said something to me then. Like a man, face to face. You got a problem with me? What's happening? That's just being 100, right? Come on now. So we gonna see where this gonna take, because I think this was some big stew. I think he was putting a little ingredients in that stew towards J. Michael. If I'm wrong, I apologize to him ahead of time, but I don't think J. Michael wrong. I think this man up to something. And for all y'all out there that's thinking this is serious, for all y'all out there thinking this is fake, for all y'all thinking out there that we put this together, y'all know J. Michael ain't putting nothing together with that man. Right? Come on now. The only way I'll put something together with that man if me and that man sit down face to face and had a grown man talk like gentlemen, like men. We don't see that happening no time soon, right? Because y'all know that man don't too much care for me, and I really ain't got nothing against that man. It's just when it comes to that man's child. But if that me and that man was to work together, me and that man have to sit down like grown men and talk like grown men. Whatever he got on his chest, he can get it off. Whatever I got on my chest, I get it off on him or in his face. But I get mine off. That's the only way me and him gonna work together if he man enough to talk to J. Michael. Y'all feel what I'm saying? J. Michael, wow.
In front of you.